to this church on the hill in 1975, the Derry News declared, "Woman pastor comes to East Derry." Front page. Well, it was kind of unusual in those days. I'm glad to say that it's not been unusual at this church since then. All of that summer, people kept coming up the hill to see this strange new thing. And the good news was a lot of them stayed. So, southern New Hampshire at that time, the mid-70s, was one of the fastest growing areas in all of the entire country. And so new families kept moving in, new houses kept being built, and this church grew, and it grew, and it grew. We grew together. Together we created new ways to celebrate the seasons involving all ages. The Noise building finally got painted, and eventually this building got built. It was a very exciting time for me to be here for those 13 years. I loved the people, the music, singing with Vacation Church School, the youth, the rich history, and the beautiful place. I walked the hills, I snowshoed in the fields, and I learned to garden thanks to some people around here. I sought inspiration down at West Running Brook and from visiting some of the former pastors and parishioners that were residing up the hill here. I lived in what was a parsonage. It had been the old general store, and I slept upstairs in the former Masonic Hall. The East Derry Historical District was created, and Founders Days began. Again, anyway. Children's stories explored some of the symbols in the stained glass windows, as well as the seasons of the church year. God truly blessed our time together, as God has blessed and sustained this congregation throughout its 300 years of history. Those first Scotch-Irish Presbyterians who founded this church were strong in faith and body, seeking out a land where they could worship as they believed, and building a new community in the midst of an absolute wilderness. And through the years, more people of strong faith and body have worshiped God and worked to make this church a faithful witness. Today we give thanks for this church and for all the generations of people who have been a part of it. And we look forward to those who will be part of this church in the coming years.